Welcome back to another Willy Weighs In. This is the second time that the Ottawa Senators and the Edmonton Oilers meet up this season. Now, we were kind of hoping for another kind of game that was a couple nights ago, right? The beat down of the century, McDavid and Draisaitl combining for that 11 points. Not the case tonight, but still the outcome we were looking for. First off, we start with a McDavid zone entry, passes it off to Tyson Barrie, who then gets the puck to Darnell Nurse, who shoots it on net. There's a nice deflection, bang, 1-0 Oilers. Then right away, Tyson Barrie passes it up to McDavid, who then fires it to Puljujarvi, who's been snake bit all year. Puljujarvi puts it on net. The save is made. He gets his rebound, fakes left, comes right to an open net, buries it. Yes, Puljujarvi. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we've been waiting for. We want to see this kid successful. 2-0. Then a short time later in the first period as well, we get another goal. We get Draisaitl coming down the right side of the boards. He comes... Goaltender is playing way out of net, off to the side, off center. Draisaitl realizes this. He shelves it, gets a goal. We're going into the first intermission with a 3-0 lead. And our Oilers are looking like they might score 9 this time instead of that 8-5 win. Could it be 9-5? I don't think that the Senators are going to be scoring that much because we don't have Jeff Skinner in goal. Koskinen is back. He's got a little bit of a rest. He's ready to play again. Let's go to the second. We go to the second period, and we get some play by a guy named Evan Bouchard. Gets the puck wide on the blue line, puts it on net, and bang, we get a Puljujarvi tip. He's got his second goal of the night. The kid is on fire. Dadonov went to hit Puljujarvi earlier. Puljujarvi dodged it. Colin White takes exception and tries to fight Puljujarvi. He drops his glove, throws a punch. Puljujarvi doesn't react, just tries to keep him close, tries to avoid the fight. Anyways, no penalty on the play. No penalty on the play. Bizarre. Then the Senators get back in the game. It's no longer 4-0. Paquette picks up a deflected puck that was shot on net, turns quickly, shoots it in over Koskinen. Not Koskinen's fault. He lost track of the puck. It was deflected. I'm still okay with that goal. Okay? Another thing. We go into the third period. Okay? And Stützle comes in. And man, that guy makes goalies look silly. Buries it. 4-2. 5-hole on Koskinen makes him look rather elementary. Anyways, that's how the game ends. But what happens at the end pumps me up. Because throughout this game, we got Brady Tkachuk yapping at Zach Kassian. At the end of the game, Brady Tkachuk takes a late hit on Adam Larsson as he's trying to get off for the shift. Well, Kassian takes exception to that, goes for Brady Tkachuk. And then all of a sudden you think after the whistle, right when, Guiton Haas takes the play and, scores after time runs out. Didn't count. There's a scuffle at the Senators' net. And right in there is my favorite agitator on the Oilers, Zach Kassian. He did not like that hit that Brady Tkachuk laid into on Larson at the end of his shift. So he goes to the bench, lets him know how he felt about it. And good Branson is trying to fight him. He is yapping at everyone, Kassian is. And Tkachuk. I'm wondering, this sets a pretty good stage for their next meeting, which would be Monday. They play Ottawa pretty quick again, and they play them twice next week. So this is what I've been kind of anticipating in the North Division, the Scotia North Division, which is all the Canadian teams. They're playing each other 9 times each or 10 times each. And in these meetings, they're going to get amped up. There's going to be some hatred built up. I'm really excited. I can't tell you how excited I am for the Battle of Alberta 10 times. Hasn't hit yet. Very excited for that. But I'm really excited for the animosity that these two teams have against each other now, Ottawa and Edmonton. So far, over 6 periods played, Edmonton has scored 12 goals on the Ottawa Senators. The Senators have only scored 5, 6, 7 goals in those 6 periods played. Granted, that was also against a first-time starter in the NHL, 5 of them. And Koskinen looked, decent tonight. He made big saves when he needed to. Another thing I wanted to speak to was the Oilers' penalty kill. It was looking awful up until this point. Guiton Haas draws in. He's put on the penalty kill. Bang, the Oilers killed off every penalty tonight. It was nice. You didn't feel panicked when there was a power play. They did a really good job of keeping the puck out of the zone or contained and clogging the middle. They did an awesome job, and it's nice to see that, and you're able to breathe a bit. Another thing that was interesting was James Neal got 2 goals last game, and he is a healthy scratch. That was bizarre. But I kind of understand why it happened. Dave Tippett is pretty D-heavy when it comes to his Oilers squad. He also has been under a lot of pressure, I think, from the fan base to get Evan Bouchard in there, and probably from players too, or feeling it. I know that people were calling for Evan Bouchard to be playing, but there was a sore back, an issue there that was commented on by the Oilers as well. So you've got to take your time. You cannot rush an injured player in. So it was nice to see Bouchard come in. They ran with 7 defensemen and 11 forwards, which actually didn't seem to hinder them at all. McDavid looked sharp, as always. Draisaitl looked good. Everyone else on the ice looked decent. I'm finding that Kyler Yamamoto takes a couple useless penalties a game, like the careless high stick. Didn't care for that. But honestly, that's how our little chipmunk, you know what? I'm going to change it. He is not a chipmunk, although I'd be terrified if a chipmunk attacked me. They'd be really hard to catch. But I'm going to change him to a little honey badger. He's a little honey badger, and he has just a fight in him that of a player of his size usually doesn't have. So he does not get pushed around. He kind of slides off bodies. He battles for pucks. He's really good, but he takes kind of stupid penalties once in a while. And the one that he had was a follow through with his stick, which was a high stick. It was kind of careless. So I would like to see him kind of clean up that aspect of his game. But overall, I thought this game was good. It was a success for the Oilers. They need to walk into every Ottawa game and come out with the win. 2 points. So at this point, they have drawn even. Our record is 6-6. We're a 500 team, and we're in the middle of the pack of the Scotia North Division. Anyways, we don't play again until Saturday against the Maple Leafs. Hockey night in Canada. Another late one coming, but I'm excited to watch. It's going to be good. Wow. I'll talk to you then. This has been another Willy Weighs In. Please subscribe, watch the pod. Let us know what you think. Take care.